Hello everybody, Looney Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Wednesday, April the 27th. And we have the John Deere 825 by Rooster Mods and 46 mods, 5.2 megabytes to download, and 6 slots on console. Well, it's a nice looking, there's a little bit of confusion. It's kind of not labeled, it's described as a cultivator, but it's not really cultivator in this game. In this game, it acts as a weeder, and that's where we'll find it, under tools and weeders. And there it is, the 825 row crop cultivator. So it's designed to weed between the rows of corn or sunflowers and so forth. But you can use it for anything, really. It's a weeder. It's only $5,250. Requires only 50 horsepower to pull, 4.6 meters wide at 6 miles per hour. There are a couple of options. We have warning equipment none, or there we go, single triangle, reflective strips. Oh, just tiny. Anyways, sorry, I was trying to see where the little tiny strips on the end. Anyways, $100 for that. And guide rollers. Yes or no, 250. So all told, $5,600. That's all the options. Now, let's have a hook it up. Hook it up. Let's hook it up. There it is, 3-point link. Basically, it's you lower it and you raise it. Oh, the animation, there you go. You got some spring action there. Nice, very nice. Now, I run precision farming on this map, and as you can see here, when you run precision farming, you get weeds, spotty weeds. You don't get the entire field full of weeds. You get spots of weeds, which would be, in reality, it's very kind of realistic. And so anyways, I hired a worker, and it's very interesting what the worker does under these conditions. Now he's got no problem pulling it, and the way he goes, weeding away. I planted corn, so it's quite, as you can see, it's actually weeding between the rows of corn. But notice, well, if you see it, no, there's going to be a point where there's going to be a patch where there's no weeds at some point here. Oh, he's gonna make me look like a liar now. Well, anyways, as you can see, he's doing quite well. And for a bit, if there was a patch where there wasn't any weeds, he'd pull it up and zip off to the next patch of weeds and then put it back down again. You can see the animation there. There's some nice animation of it going up and down, and some movement there. I'm spending a lot of time on a weeder that just does weeding, because for me it's interesting, because with precision farming now, that changes a lot of things, and it's interesting to see how you notice I went a little bit forward there. Well, there wasn't any weeds there, so it wasn't necessary for him to weed it. It's almost as if there's okay, yeah, see, he's pulling up there, and then he goes forward till he hits some more weeds, right? So now, is he overlapping here? I don't think so. Maybe overlapping a little bit. So it's a little stop and start there. Now he's stopping and starting and stopping and starting a little bit, but he's it's like spot weeding with a weeder. It's quite interesting, actually. I'm sure this thing will work perfectly fine if you don't have precision farming on. He'll just go ahead and weed the whole the whole crop. But he's doing a little bit of a dance here. Now he's really stopping and starting in spurts. I don't think it's to do with the mod. Yeah, I don't think it's the mod's fault. It's just the worker being a little confused. Yeah, with the weeds being not consistently right across. So it could be something that I'd imagine it would be something that the modders are going to have to take into consideration or take into. This mod has been probably waiting to be tested for months already. If you just do it manually here and you go ahead, it's gonna work as a weeder. It's pretty simple. You set the worker off, you should be fine. Excuse me. Yeah. So, and that's about that. That's about all I got to say about that. It's a nice piece. It's nice and it's light. It doesn't take a lot of horsepower to pull, and it'd be great for little small farms that don't want to have sprayers or whatever. It's only going to weed out small weeds, so the freshly grown weeds. Anything bigger than anything in medium or large weeds, it won't take out. It's going to those kind of weeds will require herbicide. Just so you know. And that is the John Deere 825 by Rooster Mods and 46 Mods, 5.2 megabytes and 6 slots on console. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game. Till next time, bye for now.